Hey boys and girls, today I'm going to teach you how to make a super simple snowflake out of a coffee filter or a piece of white paper. So if you have coffee filters at your house, that's the preferred material for today's project. You're also going to need a pair of scissors. If you don't have a coffee filter, you just need a piece of white paper and a large circle that you can trace. I'm tracing the lid of one of my containers and making a little circle. So if you have only paper, we want to start with a circle, and then we want to go ahead and cut out that circle. Remember, when you are cutting, keep your cutting hand nice and tight against your body, and then we want to cut away from ourselves. Notice how my other hand is turning the circle and my scissors stay in one place. Now that I have my circle cut out, I'm going to start doing some folding. I'm going to demonstrate on my coffee filter first. The first thing I'm going to do is fold my coffee filter in half. It almost looks like I'm making it into a little taco shell. Fold it over so that the edges meet and then do a little crease. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half again, but going the opposite way. Now it looks like it's like a little pizza slice. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to crease that fold. Then I'm going to fold it, you guessed it, one more time. I'm going to make sure that my coffee filter stays a nice point. This part can be a little bit tricky, but just try your best and go slow and just use both of your hands. If you want to fold it one more time, you can, or you could leave it at the pizza slice stage. Now is the fun part. Now with scissors, you're just going to cut some shapes out of the sides of your pizza, and you can also change the outside edge where the crust would be with triangles, or I'm doing a curved line. When you cut the shapes out of your snowflake, you want to cut in, then stop, cut in, and then boop, it falls right out like a little shark tooth. You can do that multiple times. I would say triangles are probably the easiest thing to get started with, but as you practice, you could try other shapes like a half circle or a heart shape. And remember, this is going to double. Okay, here's the fun part. Now we're going to open up our snowflake and voila, look. We have something called symmetry where our snowflake is the same on both sides. Now, with any kind of paper snowflake, the more you practice, the better your snowflakes seem to get. So let's go ahead and try it again. I'm going to start the same process over, folding in half once like a taco, folding in half again like a nice wide piece of pizza, or it kind of looks like a baseball outfield. Let's fold it in half one more time. There's our pizza slice. And then if I really want it to look a little bit more like a real snowflake, I can try folding one more time. And it's going to be long and skinny, and it's going to be a little tricky because every time the paper gets really thick, it's a little bit harder to fold, but you can totally do it. And you can always ask a grown-up for a little bit of help. Now let's cut again. So I'm going to cut a few shapes out of on the outside edge, maybe a few triangles. Maybe I want to cut off the edge. I'm doing kind of like zigzag shapes now. If you want it cut off the tip of your snowflake, that gives you a little hole in the center. And then again, we're going to cut the sides. Be careful cutting. Obviously, watch your fingers. And you don't want to cut across or else your poor little snowflake will completely fall apart. Just simple little shapes on the outside going in. It's always better to start simple, and then you can always get a little bit more complicated. If you get a little crazy off the bat, you might accidentally cut the wrong thing and your snowflake could fall apart. And even if your snowflake does fall apart, it's totally fine, friends. It is okay. You just try it again until you get it right. Let's see how this one looks. Whoa, baby, that looks awesome. Do you love it? Okay, friends, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to try practicing on our paper circle. So go ahead and put your coffee filters to the side, grab your circle, and we're going to repeat the same process again. I'm going to speed this up for you so you can watch in fast motion. Beautiful work, friends. I hope you enjoyed making these simple paper snowflakes. I hope that you fill your whole house and make it look like a beautiful winter wonderland. Be sure to take a picture and send it to me so I can see. Have fun.